Now, hackers have unleashed chaos at some major Japanese companies in recent months, and ransomware attack on Asahi breweries disrupted both production and sales. Managers are still cleaning up the mess 2 months later. And the latest firm under digital siege is e-commerce platform Ascol. Now, this case could have wider consequences for Japan's economy. It's now been 1 month since Ascol's cyber defenses were breached, and operations have still not fully recovered. The firm this week allowed the media to see some of the disruption caused at its logistics center in Yokohama near Tokyo. This is where products are stored and shipped. The online system serving medical institutions remains out of action. Employees are confirming orders on paper and sticking shipping labels by hand, a serious downgrade of what is normally an automated operation. The company plans to resume full operations to its corporate customers in the first half of December. So what is Ascol's business exactly? I talked to Kazuhaya Takahiro, a UBS securities analyst who has been following the company for more than a decade. He says Ascol is a B2B company used by firms across Japan, big and small.
オフィスサプライを提供する会社としては最大規模。
Ascol is one of the largest office supply companies in Japan. For example, if you check the number of companies registered on Ascol's e-commerce site, the figure is 4.69 million firms. Ascol provides customers with copier paper and other stationery, and the company also supplies medical equipment online. Overall, I think you can describe Ascol as a company that supports daily business operations for Japanese companies.
So here's what we know about the Ascol cyber attack. Ascol raised the alarm on October 19th, announcing system failures that forced it to halt operations. The company said the problems were focused on logistics. But the damage wasn't confined to the targeted company. Major retail brand Muji also suspended online sales in Japan about the same time. Muji outsources some of its deliveries to a subsidiary of Ascol. Now, we learned more at the end of last month. A security expert told NHK that a hacker group called Ransom House had claimed responsibility. The source said the group posted a statement on the dark web claiming it had obtained more than 1 terabyte of data, which appears to include client information. Kazuhaya has been calculating the financial impact on Ascol. The numbers are not small.
We had estimated Ascol's operating profit for this financial year at about $70 million. We now forecast they are losing about $880,000 a day. With operations halted for a month, that's $25 million in lost profit. Subtract that from our forecast, and there's only about $45 million in annual profit.
And the damage will not be limited to the hijacked company.
We are now gradually seeing the wider impact of Ascol's operational shutdown. For example, during the COVID pandemic, the company tied up with the health ministry and provided companies with things like much-needed protective gear, masks and disinfectants. So now, small and medium-sized medical institutions are struggling as they cannot get the medical supplies they need on a daily basis.
In the past, victims of cyber attacks in Japan have been criticized for lax security, but according to Kazuhaya, Ascol was well aware of the risks.
The firm's main business is e-commerce, where it operates online, so cybersecurity was one of the top priorities for management. The executives see it as one of the highest risk factors for the company, and the company had been taking various measures to prevent cyber attacks. So I think the view we should take is that this incident occurred not because it was Ascol, but it just happened to be the target among many other companies.
Kazuhaya says the technology capabilities of hackers are advancing rapidly, and it's becoming harder to defend against their attacks, especially for one company acting on their own. That means everyone, including the government, needs to get involved in cybersecurity. After all, the victims are no longer just companies, they're economies.